Hey there, all you Habs fans, and welcome to Talking Habs with Rick and Ray. I'm Ray. In this video, we'll be reviewing the game between the Habs and the Blue Jackets in Columbus. Before we get to that, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe and ring the bell so you'll get all the notifications for these videos. Thank you so much. First off, Matthew Pekka replaced Paul Byron in the lineup tonight. He did pretty good out there. Also, for the Blue Jackets, Korpisalo was in nets, just like Rick predicted. He's so smart. Okay, for the rest of the video, I'm going to let Rick finish. Thank you for listening to me. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Okay, so the game starts with both teams at a very slow pace. I found feeling each other out like two boxers in a matchup, tough matchup. The fourth line showing some good energy on their first shift. I thought the fourth line had a lot of energy tonight too in the whole game. Columbus was looking so much bigger than the Habs. It's amazing. They're much bigger. That could be a problem down the line for the Habs being small like that. They start to play aggressively. The Columbus. They got their legs. They starting to play aggressive. They look strong and big, getting some good pressure and shots on the net. Here comes my cat. Habs steal the puck and get some good pressure. Come on, baby. Yeah, I'm doing a video. Thank you. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay, let me go back to where I was. So they're big and strong, and they're getting some good pressure and a couple of shots on net, but Price is solid tonight. Habs steal the puck. They get good pressure. Oh, I'm back to where I was. And some good passing. And Weber blasts the shot from the point, and the rebound goes to Tatar at the side of the net. And he's got like an open side. Korpisalo can't get over fast enough, and then it's 1-0. Great execution by Tatar for his 15th goal of the year. So the pace slows again after the goal. And Panarin gets a good shot and hits the post. There's good chances at both ends, but still not a fast-paced game. I didn't think at any point in the game that it got fast-paced. There's points where it picked up, and you might say a medium pace, but it was slow to medium. But a very entertaining game. I wasn't bored at any point, even though it wasn't fast-paced, but it was good back and forth. A lot of play in the middle, but I found maybe Montreal even had more time in the offensive zone than Columbus did. So at 12:44, there's a penalty to the Habs, and I don't remember what it was for. No, I think I'm mistaken. It says power play Columbus at 12:44. It wasn't. It was the Canadiens power play. I apologize. Okay, I haven't been feeling well tonight, and I had to take some of my meds, and it's kind of thrown me off. I'm really sorry. That's why the video's out so late. Okay. So I wrote down, can they do anything here? Is the power play going to be effective? Because they have a so-so penalty kill, but they haven't let up a goal, the Jackets, this year. So in January, they're 100% on the penalty kill, and they keep that going tonight. The first was a chippy, slow-paced, back-and-forth struggle for room to make a play. The Habs defense needs to tighten up. Too many shots again, and the Habs can't keep getting outshot. It's going to catch up to them eventually. It didn't tonight, but down the road when things get much tighter and everyone's trying to get a playoff spot, they have to tighten up. Columbus gets a penalty right as the period expires. So the Habs are going to be on the power play starting off the second, a full power play. Okay, so the Habs power play still inept in the second period. Poor passing, uncoordinated. I wrote down WTF. What a question mark. I'm not going to say what WTF is. I think you all know. It was killed off easily by Columbus. Then there's a turnover to Nash in the slot. Great save by Price. And Kokanyemi shortly after gets a hooking penalty at 4:17. And on that power play for the Jackets, they're a little more fluid, creating a chance or two. I'm going to have a drink. But Price is ready. Price was ready all night. He's been solid. Since he came back from injury, he's just been quite solid in net. I thought he was going to get a shutout tonight. It's too bad, too. I was hoping he's my goal. He's one of my goalies in fantasy I would like the shutout. Yeah, he just looked good. Okay, so end-to-end chances. And the fourth line looking good again. Fourth line had a lot of energy tonight. Habs not tightening that? Okay, I don't know what I wrote there. Shots are 20-9. Now suddenly Tatar dangles in front of the net. Beautiful dangles, moving around people, and he just lifts it up over the goalie into the net. It was beautiful. Great moves. And he lifted up on the backhand, which was really nice. So he scores his 15th goal. No, I'm wrong. That's his 16th goal. And he's hot tonight. I don't know if you remember, I said he was going to have a really good game. I think 3 games ago I was predicting it. Well, he had it tonight. Let's see. Habs using pressure in the offensive zone to draw a penalty for hooking, which Domi nullifies shortly thereafter at 12:55 with a penalty for holding. It didn't bite them in the ass, so that's not a problem. This was a better period for both teams, even though their power plays were so uncoordinated. It was exciting. It was an exciting end to the period. Chances on both sides. If the Habs can keep this going, they will win. And it was the end of the period. The Jackets put some pressure on, and it got a little faster paced, but again, not fast paced like that game against, was it Detroit? Was really fast paced, and even Panthers was a pretty fast paced game. Okay, so the third starts out even with the play. They're both playing pretty evenly. It's chippy and tight, still a slow pace. Scramble in front of Price. He tries to freeze the puck, and it's knocked over to Bjorkstrand. Bjorkstrand? What a weird name. So he scores at 5:17. I thought Price had it. It's kind of like the other game when that was disallowed the goal. The guy had his hand on the puck, got knocked out. Not exactly that, but I think Price thought he had frozen the puck, and there goes the shutout. So this is one of those work hard, bang bodies, go into the corners type of periods with a much better pace. So it picks up. It's kind of medium, but it picks up, but it's better. It's not fast. And the Habs playing better defense in the third. Passing is good. The chances are coming. Price solid as a rock in net. Both teams seem to have no finish in them. That's the biggest problem. There are a lot of chances, but nobody can finish. So the Jackets pull Korpisalo with a couple minutes left on the clock. Armia scores into the empty net at 17:46 on a pass from Domi. And then at 18:48, I think Domi could have just scored himself, but he gave him a gift. He threw another puck, and he put it easily. He was alone. He put it into the net to put the game to bed. So Armia with his 5th and 6th goals. It was kind of funny. I mean, Domi gave him a present. So overall, I enjoyed watching this game. Even though it was somewhat slow pace, it had good, exciting moments, and the goalies were exciting to watch. They were. It was a good game. Even Korpisalo was pretty good at times, but I mean, he let in 4. Well, he only let in 2. Actually, he only let in 2. And I thought he was pretty decent, too. Okay, so let's take a look at the board. Habs are now 27-17-5 and 4th still in the Atlantic. The Jackets are 28-16-3, and they are 2nd now in the Metro. They dropped down. Power plays. Habs were 0 for 3. And the Jackets 0 for 2, so both their power plays are inept and will remain that way. In the first at 6:44, it was Tatar for his 15th from Weber and Chaput. Chaput had a pretty good game, and I think Julian was playing him on more than the fourth line. And I saw him on the power play too, so he gave him, he was playing pretty good with a lot of energy, and it paid off for him. Second period, 8:27, Tatar, his 16th from Deneau and Gallagher. Both goals, pretty goals, nice goals. Third period, 5:17, Bjorkstrand, his 7th from Nash and Jones. 17:46, Armia is 5th into the empty net from Domi and Weber. At 18:48, Armia again, his 6th into the empty net from Domi and Petrie. So the Habs had in shots 9, 7, and 10 for a total of 26. The Jackets 15, 10, and 10 for a total of 35. Again, outshot, not a good thing. They're winning, but that being outshot all the time, that's going to catch up to them, especially going down the stretch. And if they make the playoffs, that's going to kill them in the first round. You can't get outshot every game. It's going to catch up to you. Price made 34 of 35 saves, and Korpisalo stopped 22 of 26. I didn't get the 3 stars, so I made my own 3 stars. I'm pretty sure they're probably right, maybe the last one, but so third star, Weber. He had 2 assists and he had a good game. That's the one I'm not sure if he was picked a star, but I think the other 2 are. Second star, Tatar, for his 2 goals. Beautiful goals, and he was hot all night and in the play all night. Very noticeable last night, so very good. And the first star, with an almost shutout and a fantastic game, making amazing saves all night, was Carey Price, which is apropos, right? Next game is tomorrow night. Philadelphia will be in Montreal at the Bell Center at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I will be doing a pre-game show, which I should release around 4, and I will be doing a post-game show. Even if I'm not feeling well, I will not take my meds till after the game because I want to make sure I get everything done on time. So I appreciate that you guys were watching me. I'd like you, please like and subscribe. And hit that bell if you don't mind, and that'll notify you every time I release a video. Let me see now. Let me know what you thought about the game. I'd be interested to hear, so leave any comments in the section below, and any questions I'll answer. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching me, as always. I wish you a great night, although imagine most people will see this in the morning of ending because I put this out pretty late. So I apologize for that, and I will see you back here tomorrow at Talking Habs with Rick and Ray. Ray would like to say, have a good night. Bye-bye.